What's going on YouTube? It's your boy DollarMike and I'm back at it again. I haven't made a video in about 6 months. I bought a house in that time period. I sold some stock in that time period for the first time ever in my Robinhood portfolio, as you know. And on top of that, I made some other big financial decisions. So let's not really waste any time. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about the updates and get you up to speed. Let's go. I took some time away to go on vacation late last year. Right after vacation, I bought a home. Right after that, it was just a whole bunch of financial things piling up from the process of buying a home. Now, to be fair, I could have been posting in that in-between time, but honestly, that was just gonna give you some half-baked content, and I really just didn't wanna do that. So I just saved you the half-baked content, and I'll just give you full-baked content when it's actually ready. I was renting an apartment for about 3 to 4 years roughly, and honestly, that's fine and dandy, but it never just really stuck with me. It never really worked for me because I felt like I wasn't building equity. Some people may feel completely different and they might be a little more open to renting because it does give you the ability to move around freely. But for me, I always wanted a home, and here we are. Now, we could be here all day talking about the positives and negatives of renting an apartment versus the positives and negatives of owning a home. But nonetheless, I'll give you some details about my entire home transaction and how that process went. And I will say that honestly, it was probably one of the smoothest transactions that I've ever dealt with in my life when it comes to something financially as big as buying a home, as you could say. Now, I will be providing more details and all the details regarding my home purchase in a separate video, but just to give you the gist, I did get a really good deal. On top of the really good deal, I got some extra money in closing, and I got a really good interest rate at 4.99% right now, which is really unheard of. Honestly, I thought the rates were gonna drop down, but as you can see, the market hasn't really changed too much from the last 6 months, I would say. But nonetheless, huge shout out to my realtor, huge shout out to my loan officer. They both did an amazing job and made the process super smooth. I'm telling you, it was breezy. It was breezy. It might have been just as easy as renting an apartment as it was buying a home for me personally. Obviously, everybody's experience will vary, but for me, it worked out really well, and I'm very grateful for it. I'll have their information linked down below. And if you do want the full breakdown of the entire home buying process, just let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll definitely break down that in a separate video because it is a lot of information and it's a lot of stuff I just didn't know. Now, if you've been following me for some time now, you know all about my portfolio, my Robinhood portfolio, the road to $250,000, and how I actually sold money out of my Robinhood portfolio to actually take care of some expenses for buying the home. In this particular case, take care of the down payment. So for the first time ever, I did withdraw some money out of my Robinhood portfolio, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in my Robinhood investing videos when they come out, and on top of that in the home buying process video if you want me to make that video as well. But nonetheless, I did take about $10,000 out of my Robinhood portfolio. I know no one wants to hear it, but at the end of the day, this was what it was for. This was a huge investment that I made over the course of 5 years of my life, and this was a very big purchase for me to make. So it makes perfect financial sense for me to go ahead and pull some of that investment out to go ahead and secure the home that I'll probably be living in for the next couple of years, if not the next 10 to 15 years. Who really knows? I don't know. We're gonna see. I mean, depends on how a lot of things play out. So I'll just leave it there. Now, of course, my decision to sell a couple of shares of stock does not impact the channel whatsoever. We're still gonna be making plenty of investing content, plenty of lifestyle finance content in general. So definitely stay tuned because it will be here and present. Now, if you're wondering about the state of the stock market, then I'm sure you could be a little bit worried right now because it's been all over the place. My portfolio is down big on the year, down about 12% year to date. Last year was a very good year for me. So I was expecting more of the same this year, to be completely honest, with my investments. But as you can see, or as you can't see yet, but you will, it hasn't really played out that way. Nonetheless, we'll dive into that in a separate video, but just know that I'm still heavily investing into the market. Nothing's changed about my strategy. I'm still buying and holding. I'm buying on a consistent basis, either daily, weekly, or monthly, depending on what I'm buying, which is either stocks or cryptocurrency. Nothing's changed on my end. And honestly, I don't think anything should change on your end either. It all depends on your outlook, but my outlook has always been long-term, and I've also made some brand new investments during this rough time. But now finally, when it comes to content in general, I do plan on posting a lot more on the social media platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Shorts as well, but of course, mainly on YouTube. So the top best content will always be reserved for the #1 crowd, which of course is you all. And thank you so much for supporting me throughout this journey and multiple journeys that I've had, the multiple breaks that I've had. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much for tuning back in yet again. As far as the content goes, you're gonna get more of the same, but better. I definitely wanna make a major push for more lifestyle finance content. It's easier said than done, so I'll just let my videos do the talking as far as that goes. But essentially anything finance related, of course, I got you covered right here on the channel. It could be something as simple as trying to figure out how to pay a bill, or as complex as investing into a call option that might expire in a day or something like that. It doesn't really matter. I got you covered right here all on the channel. And if you have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comment section below. But you also will have a new way of letting me know and allowing me to talk to you one-on-one with my new one-on-one consultations. I have a link down below in the description for that. And actually the first 3 people to go ahead and use the code private DM will get their one-on-one 60-minute consultation with me 100% free. So definitely take advantage of that. If you got to this point of the video, make sure you go ahead and get that and you'll be good to go. After you redeem it with that link down below and that code, I'll pretty much send you a intake form so I can get all your information on what you want to talk about in our one-on-one. And on top of that, I can go ahead and schedule a one-on-one with you, or you can pick the date and time that you want and we'll get that going. Now, if you made it this far, well, welcome back and thank you very much for continuously supporting my content. I truly appreciate it, and I'm doing everything I can to provide the best content for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know anything you need to know regarding lifestyle finance. I got you covered 100%. Comment down below, like, subscribe, take care of yourselves. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out. DollarMike. Peace.